night offering. The rain tapped softly on rooftops as I slipped into the bakery. At 4 a.m. outside lay the stillness of a sleeping world, but within life blossomed as bread. Floor danced gently in the air, settling on surfaces, while the scent of yeast cradled me like a warm embrace in this hushed space. Shadows draped over corners, I approached the worn work table. Its surface a testament to years of dreams and toil as I kneaded dough. A rivet baguettated routine unfolded, ushering in prayer. Lord of mercy, I murmured, transform this bread into more than sustenance. Let it be your grace, feeding souls and eclipsing their shame. Peace swept over me, a divine whisper urging forgiveness, dissolving past rivalries into mercy's vast sea. Arrival's shadow, dust rain continued its serenade, casting shadows across cobbled streets. Watching from the window, I saw Mariano, my longtime rival, a living reminder of our tangled history. Resentment stirred within me, a persistent reminder of past wrongs. His presence was a call to reconciliation, unsettling the morning's peace. Unable to ignore the divine nudge, I whispered, Holy One, take this bitterness, help me see him with your eyes of mercy. My words lingered, surrendered to the rain, inviting lightness to my weary soul. The prayer, raw and earnest, cracked my defenses, opening a door to change. Breaking bread at dusk, morning dawn bright, the rains end, leaving streets renewed. Entering the bakery, a boldness took root, setting aside a warm loaf as an offering of reconciliation. I felt the shepherd's encouragement. Morano's bakery was just down the street, a brief walk and a prayer of courage away. With each step I pray, Lord, lead me on this path of peace. The gesture seemed small but profound. Entering his shop, Mariano looked up, surprise crossing his face. Extending the bread, I bridged our rivalry with a heartfelt offering. For you, I said, made with hope for a new chapter. His smile lifted the shadows of discord, a silent pardon, hinting at healing. The gift of new beginnings under street lamps glow. Mariano and I shared the bread, its crust cracking as we broke it together. This simple act reflected mercy, riding over shame. Each crumb consumed testified to dawn's whispered prayers and dusk's boldness. The air felt lighter, transformed by the power of forgiveness. An inner assurance settled over me, a divine echo marking God's presence. The Lord in His mercy had woven grace from discord, showing mercy, rewriting shame with love. shadows around us, a parable of redemption, whispering of God's relentless love. Lord of mercy, we thank you for lighting our paths with your grace. Write your love over our hearts, that we may embody your mercy. Guide us to be vessels of your peace and forgiveness in every breaking of bread. Let your presence be felt anew. Amen. beneath the stars. Act I, restless in the rain. In the deepest night, the sacred bridge between today and tomorrow, I park my rig on a desolate stretch of interstate midnight, drape the world in a veil, the drizzle outside whispering secrets to the windshield. The gentle patter was a murmuring symphony, trails weaving intricate patterns on the glass, dissolving swiftly. The rest stop was an island of profound silence, occasionally interrupted by the faint hum of a vending machine, its mechanical lullaby standing as a lone marker amidst wilderness. Above, through cloud gaps, faint stars glimmered, a tapestry of light in the night. A flickering lamppost stood at the lot's edge, its glow casting long shadows, a reminder of the miles behind and the daunting stretch ahead. The rain echoed my unease, a tune of longing and regret resonating deep within. Here under heaven's expanse, a heaviness pressed upon me, a whisper of failure, a reminder of the pain I caused, those I cherished. Lord of mercy, I murmured, the words trembling and desperate. The request was a lifeline in my solitude. I clutched the steering wheel, every muscle tense, my knuckles white. I've lost my way, I cannot forgive myself for leaving her. Show me the path back to a heart. With eyes closed, I surrendered to the silence, letting it cocoon me. Fragments of Psalm 23 wove through my mind, an assurance that in this valley of shadow, I was not forsaken. Each verse a gentle whisper, reminding me of the shepherd beside us through every storm. Echoes of the past. A vivid memory emerged. A sunlit day, my daughter's laughter, a melody filling our home with joy, painting our lives with the colors of happiness. But time and distance stretched out before us, creating a chasm of absence, a void filled with unspoken words and missed opportunities. The guilt gnawed incessantly, a shadow at the edge of my mind, feeding on the silence between us. The rain continued its gentle descent. Each drop a reminder of time's relentless passage. I retrieved a small, well-worn photograph from the glove compartment. Her youthful face smiled back, radiating innocence and the promise of brighter days. The lamplight flickered over it, deepening the ache in my heart. Shadows casting a glow on her features, a reminder of undiminished love and unbroken bonds. Great Shepherd, I whispered, my voice trembling in the wind. Give me the courage to seek forgiveness, to mend what's broken. Guide me to become the father she needs, for I am weary and need your light. In the wake of my prayer, a quiet peace settled, a subtle unlock of the chains imprisoning my heart. It was warmth as gentle as a whispered promise, a divine suggestion woven into my thoughts. Call her. The call of faith, the rain softened to a drizzle, clouds parting to reveal stars bright and hopeful against the night. They winked knowingly, as if assuring hope entwined with every light against the darkness. My fingers hesitated over my phone, suddenly heavy with redemption's weight. Each ring in the cab echoed, a steady heartbeat in the stillness, each a drumbeat of hope. Dad. Her voice, tentative yet warm, cut through the silence, a balm to my wounded spirit. There was a melody in her voice, the same laughter that filled our home, now edged with forgiveness as grace. It's me, sweetheart. I began, emotions tangling in my throat, my voice hoarse with unshut tears. I've missed so much, and I'm sorry. I'm ready to put things right, to be here, truly here for you. A pause stretched across the miles, a breathless moment where time held its breath. The night holding its collective breath too. Then with grace filling every corner of my soul, she answered, I've missed you too, Dad. Let's start anew. Outside the rain ceased, leaving a world baptized anew. The air fresh with newness, stars above glittering with intensity, sharing our healing moment, whispering promises of rebirth. Oh yeah. You are the lamp unto my feet, guiding me through the night into the dawn. Thank you for the courage to seek forgiveness, and for the grace of second chances. May your light always illuminate our path. Amen.
I lie floor in fervor. The soft glow of the baker's lamp cut through the morning darkness like dawn's first light, casting long shadows over the pitted wooden counter, lovingly scarred by years of labor. It was 4 a.m., the quietest hour at Solace Bakery, when the world seemed to sleep and only the gentle hum of the city hinted at life beyond these walls. Nadia, her hands dusted in white like fresh snow, moved with practiced precision, kneading dough with a rhythm that echoed the heartbeat of her deepest prayer. In the stillness, she whispered a crisis prayer, the strain of uncertainty weaving itself into the fibers of her spirit. Lord of mercy, she murmured, her words barely escaping her lips, guide me through this storm. Let hope be the spine holding me upright, like a tree rooted against the winds. As she pressed her palms deeper into the yielding dough, she sought strength beyond her own, a divine sustenance to bear the weight of her small business against the tide of rising competition. Her bakery was one of many nestled in the bustling, diverse neighborhood, a place where cultures crossed and mingled like the scents wafting from each shop. To Nadia, it was more than just a place of work. It was a sanctuary crafted with care. Yet, the recent opening of a new bakery just a block away, with its chic design and lavish offerings, threatened to overshadow Nadia's humble shop like an eclipse. Rivals in the pale gold light, as dawn stretched its fingers across the sky, gently brushing it with hues of pale gold, Nadia paused to glance out the window. The cool morning air, so often a bearer of promise, now held only the chill of uncertainty for her weary heart. Just then, she noticed her rival, Jacob, standing outside his bakery, adjusting the sign with a triumphant smile that sent a pang through her resolve. Anger stirred within her, a restless tide, but she quelled it with a prayer of surrender. Seeking solace in the quiet company of her Lord, shepherd of my soul, she prayed, her voice steadier now, resonant with resolve. Teach me to forgive and find grace amidst the trials of my heart. Let my heart be soft like the bread I make, pliable and open to your wisdom. It was a simple request, but profound in its courage to release control, to lay down the battle she felt brewing within. Continuing her work, she kneaded hope into the dough, the act itself becoming a meditative dance of trust where each turn of her hands invited a gentle nudge. An idea beginning to form, whispered not by her own imagination, but as if by a divine breath moving through her spirit. Sharing the bread of life, the morning sun, now fully risen, poured its golden light into the bakery, flooding it with warmth and revealing the dust motes dancing in the air. Nadia recalled the quiet guidance she had heard, a call to reach out to bridge the divide as the aroma of freshly baked bread filled every corner of the room. She wrapped a loaf in a simple cloth, its heat radiating through the fabric like a comforting promise, tangible and real. With the bread cradled in her arms, she walked to Jacob's bakery, weaving through the morning rush of commuters, each lost in their own hurried world, oblivious to the sacred transaction unfolding in their midst. As she approached, Jacob met her at the door, surprise etched on his face, his brows arching in curiosity, and perhaps a dash of skepticism. "This is for you," Nadia said, her voice calm yet resolute, carrying a warmth that belied her earlier doubts. "May it bring you the same joy that I find in making it." She offered the loaf, her gesture met by Jacob's tentative smile, a hesitant but genuine acknowledgement. The rivalry that had once threatened to tear them apart now became a moment of connection, a shared understanding that transcended words, woven together by the simple act of giving.
Dawn's transformation, the act of giving, of letting hope be her spine, transformed something deep within Nadia. She returned to her bakery. She felt lighter, the weight of competitiveness softened and reshaped by the gentle hands of grace. In the quiet sanctuary of her shop, she paused, her heart swelling with gratitude and humility. In the sacred silence, she prayed once more, a turning prayer of thanksgiving, spoken with effortless sincerity. Holy One, you are my light and my salvation. Thank you for guiding me and filling me with your peace, which surpasses all understanding. In that moment, Nadia understood that the truest nourishment came not from the bread she made, but from the love and grace she shared, spreading like warmth through the hearts of all it touched. The sky painted in soft hues by the divine artist. A breeze stirs the willows, their branches reaching skyward in silent supplication. My breath forms clouds in the brisk winter air, each a fleeting prayer. I hold a worn yellowed letter, a relic of unsent words and unvoiced confessions to a father I barely knew. The cold seeps through my coat as I tread a path flanked by skeletal trees. My pulse echoes in the stillness, a reminder of life's rhythm. I pause to gaze at the letter close to my heart. Its pages are stained with ink, words heavy with the weight I've carried too long. The wind whispers through the trees, urging me forward, but hesitation roots me, kneeling on the roadside's cold stone. I bow my head, Lord of mercy, I whisper, guide me through these shadows. In the thickened stillness I sense hope, a whisper of heaven's promise for healing. The frosted path crunches softly with each step. The silent forest crackles with ice, and a distant bird's call. In this quiet I find an ancient chapel, its door creaks open, beckoning me into the warm glow of flickering candles. Their light sings silent hymns, echoing past prayers, each flame a tribute to enduring faith. On a rough bench I let the warmth seep into my bones. I unfurl the letter and press my hands together. Shepherd of my soul, I whisper, I am lost, help me let go. My heart listens in the hush, sensing a thread of grace weaving through fear. In stillness I glimpse an unspoken promise, a reminder of love's healing power, the turning call. Strengthened I step outside. The sun now spills golden light, a heavenly embrace. Each sunbeam whispers encouragement. In the distance spring's first signs emerge, life breaking free. Moved by a divine nudge I pull out my phone. Each number pressed is a prayer, a step toward reconciliation. Father, my voice cracks as he answers, a bridge forming between us. I listen, the silence heavy but warming. I am here if you'll have me. His reply thaws the distance, a new story rooted in forgiveness and grace begins, where healing mends old wounds. A symbol of light. At dusk I light a lamp by my bedside, its glow a testament to faith enduring. Stars prick the night sky, witnesses to my heart's transformation. verse mirrors the soul's journey, from night to day, from death to life. The letters, ridges in my pocket, are lines in our story of redemption. The room fills with peace beyond understanding. I kneel, pressing palms together. Holy One, thank you for guiding light. May I walk renewed by your grace and truth. Lord of all compassion, in your light we find our way. Guide us through shadow to the dawn. Heal the scars with your gentle hand. We trust in your return.